Welcome to the Charleston CFO Council. This organization was co-founded in 2015 by Robert Bendetti and Martin Carmichael in order to provide a networking and educational forum for senior financial executives to share best practices, to discuss current financial issues, and to learn about current topics related to the performance of their job.
John Jenkins. Good afternoon. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well, Robert. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. Thank you. This is the first time we get to meet. We're meeting virtually. So good to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
John Jenkins is the Director of Accounting at Greystar. John, I think you got your undergrad, in accounting from UNC Wilmington.
Correct. Go Seahawks.
MBA at Campbell University. And you are a certified public accountant.
That is true.
I found out about you. Is your middle name Garth?
That's true. No relation to Garth Brooks.
Do you like dogs, golf, and UNC basketball coach Roy Williams?
Absolutely. Go Tar Heels. Tobacco Road. Grew up in North Carolina.
The things you can find on the internet. Question number 1, let's get into it. What is your favorite business book and why?
I'm going to go with Joe Gibbs' book, Game Plan for Life. Saw him down here in Charleston a couple of years ago. It's just a great reminder that we have to, build a strong foundation in our lives through faith and life experiences. Without that strong faith, you're going to struggle to navigate personal and business relationships. You'll struggle to manage your own finances or even finances of a company. You struggle to maintain various aspects of your health and well-being. So, I think he hit the nail on the head when he wrote that book.
That's good. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm getting a bunch of good book recommendations off of this question. Question number 2, what is the best advice that you have ever received?
I cannot remember if I made it up myself or if I heard it somewhere. But you have to find the joy in what you do for a living, because if you don't, you'll be miserable to those you live for. Basically, you spend the majority of your life at work or whatever you're not doing at home. So the little bit of time you spend with your loved ones and your kids and your wife and your family and friends, don't be miserable.
Ooh, that's good. Joy. Yeah, that's important. Question number 3, what is a new habit that you've picked up recently or a new tool that you've recently started using that you found beneficial?
I don't know if it just got rolled out by Microsoft or not, but it kickstarted this idea for me. There's a thing in Microsoft where you go in your Outlook and it's called Insights. It'll show your daily log of how much downtime you have, how much communication you have, how many meetings you sit in. And it made me build margins into my life because my numbers were not impressive. I have back-to-back meetings all the time. So I've started putting my own placeholders on my calendar to, either catch up from the day or plan for the day, or even just set aside 30 minutes to go walk around the block while I'm at the office on a rough day. But, building those margins into my calendar have been huge, especially working from home.
Insights. So that's just a function within standard Outlook. You can check out Insights.
Yeah, cool. I think it's just a little add-in into Outlook. Pretty cool.
All right. Excellent. Question number 4. What is the best part of your current job?
Let's see. I work for a great company. So they're the ones that brought me down from North Carolina to Charleston. So never going to complain about Greystar. But, just being in the construction industry in general, the jobs change, the industry changes daily. The conversations I have change daily. The fact that I can wake up one morning and see what's on my calendar, but I never know if I'm going to be talking to a superintendent who's got his boots on the ground, to private equity firm or a lender, or even, our C-suite execs planning, our forecast for the next 5 years. So pretty interesting, realm of people I get to talk to on a daily basis.
That's fun. It sounds like never a dull moment kind of job.
Absolutely not. definitely not something I thought I was getting into when I wanted to go into accounting for some reason.
Question number 5. What is something personal that you would like to share about yourself that maybe we don't know?
I don't like that question. Can that be my answer? Let's see. I think as I've gotten older and physically less flexible, as I play with my kids, I like to remind myself that in my early days, I actually played soccer in 3 different foreign countries. Pretty fun fact. I played in Denmark, in middle school, Italy, and England in high school, all with my kind of school team growing up.
That is really cool. You ever thought about getting back into it in kind of like a cool, over 30 men's league to just have some fun and kick it around and drink some beers?
I promised my wife as soon as my cleats fell apart, the soccer days are over, but I still play rec basketball and some other things, so I'm still out and about.
Good. Question number 6. It happened so fast. If question number 5 was terrible, I'm coming to you, John. What is a good question? What is something I should have asked that I didn't? And what's your answer to that?
I think maybe you didn't really ask me how I enjoyed being, a leader in my organization. We've all hopefully had or still have mentors in our life. So the opportunity to do that for someone else is amazing. The fact that each and every day I go into the office, whether how I present myself in a meeting or an email I write, I'm setting an example for somebody else, and I have a lot of people that look up to me now, and it's just nice to be able to give back to someone else's professional or personal growth.
That's cool. Right? That's a nice part, a side benefit of as you move up sort of the ladder, then people will allow you to share some wisdom. And then a lot of those mentor-mentee relationships are nice too because you learn a lot. I've learned so much from mentees, just as much as I've learned from mentors I've had. So that's a good reminder, John. Thank you.
Yeah, they keep us sharp.
Amen. Well, John, that was awesome. I got a new Outlook add-on that I got to totally check out, a new book to read, and I hope to maybe see you out on a basketball court, maybe a soccer. You can take your tennis equipment and we'll play some soccer. Your wife will never know. And I look forward to seeing you in person at a future breakfast, maybe, fingers crossed, next month.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm super excited to be involved with the group and looking forward to learning from everybody and being a part of it.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Robert.